Hi, everybody. I'm David Essel. For those who know me, thank you for joining. For those who don't know me, thank you for joining. For the past 43 years, I've dedicated my life in the world of personal growth to helping people to heal through all kinds of challenges, tragedies, misfortunes. And today, this is all about Trent Lehrkamp. I'm already extremely emotional about what this young gentleman, this incredible Spirit of God, has been through as he's been tortured mercilessly by individuals. St. Simon's Island, Georgia. We are trying to do everything we can to help Trent, to help his dad Mark, the rest of his family, to help his next door neighbor. I have notes in front of me that I had to write down because I couldn't remember everyone's names. And DEKLE. If anyone knows Mark Lehrkamp and he can reach out to me, I would be more than happy to speak to him. I want to offer the full community all of my services as a counselor, a grief counselor, as a community leader, as someone who can bring peace to the insanity that we've seen that happened to Trent that I will share with you momentarily. I want them to know they're not alone. I want Trent to know that I hear he's out of ICU. He's still in critical condition. And if there's anyone that can get me in touch with him, we have this amazing young lady, ERIKA PRIORKOWSKI, who is running a fundraiser for him. And ERIKA reached out to us after my publicist, TJ Torriello, reached out to her. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be tough. It doesn't matter how long I've been doing this work. I'm fully engaged emotionally with the healing of your community. The atrocities that happened to Trent and to everyone who loves him and who is involved with him is something that should never happen in the United States of America or other places in this world, and yet it happens, unfortunately, on a regular basis. This young man was so abused, so tortured to the point of death. I am also hoping that the police in this area of Georgia, the mayor in this area of Georgia, I pray to God, if you know how to forward my video to them, please forward this and let them know that my intention is an intention of peace, it's an intention of love, it's an intention of service. I've been involved with tragedies for the past 30 years, going back to Sandy Hook Elementary School, where one of my friends, Scarlett Lewis, lost her son Jesse, who was massacred at the Sandy Hook Elementary School. I've been involved with the Parkland shooting massacre. I've been involved with hurricane recovery, most recently in the state of Florida, where we offer my counseling services at no charge whatsoever. We offer my ability to come in as a professional speaker at no charge whatsoever. The whole idea behind my work is to help those who cannot help themselves. I know your community is suffering greatly. I know what's happened should never have happened in this world. And I only know about this by the grace of God. I am not a person that ever watches the news. As a matter of fact, even though I appear as an expert in so many areas of life on news stations all over the world, including radio, TV, online, it doesn't matter. I do this work every day of my life. I'm committed to it. And Trent, I'm speaking directly to your heart. I have only seen pictures of you. I have obviously never met you. I've never talked to you. You are an angel. You are so precious. And, you know, you trusted people that you are untrustworthy. I do not know the bullies that did what I'm going to read, that did this to you. I don't know who they are. Consequences must be paid, but that's not my role here. My role is a piece of love. My role is a place of trying to help a community come together after something that happens that should never have happened. When I got more deeply into the story, which I'll tell you how it started, and I've been involved now talking to people in the community. TJ has reached out to every radio, TV station in that area, every publication. He's reached out to the district attorney. He's reached out to hotels. We have tried everything in our power to get a hold of people in your community, to let them know that I am here for you. I will always be here for you. And the second you say you need me, I will fly from Florida to Georgia to be amongst you. supporting you, loving you, holding you, hugging you, talking to you, allowing you to scream, allowing you to get your grief out. This is what I do, and this is what I want to offer your community. I know it's a long shot for anyone from St. Simon's Island, Georgia, to be watching right now. I know it's a long shot for Mark Lehrkamp or anyone of the family to be watching right now, or Ann DEKLE. I pray to God that you are watching, or someone who knows you can forward this to you, and you can call me directly. My phone number is listed below. You can 941-266-7676, 941-266-7676. Because I've been involved with so many tragedies in the United States of America, and because this is one that's happened to a child so innocent. I know he's 19. Because I'm older, I will call him a child, a young man. And it's going to be hard even to repeat what I've seen on TV, to repeat what I've read. It is so difficult to understand that human beings in the state of America can be so horrendous to someone so gentle. From every report and everything I've seen, he is an extremely gentle young man. And to know that there are people that will take advantage. I've written many books, and one of the statements I know is true is that the powerless will only attack those who have less power than they do. I don't even know what to call them, these bullies, these sad sacks of human beings, only attacked Trent because Trent has less power than they have. But I want you to know that those boys that did this, these infantile minds that did this, will have consequences. But the only reason that they did this is because they have no power. And it's people that have no power that pick on the powerless. It's people that have no conscience that pick on the powerless. It's people that have no sense of confidence or self-esteem who pick on the powerless. These individuals would not pick on the fighter Mike Tyson or Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, or anyone who was powerful. They are little babies that pick on someone that could not defend himself. I hope that ERIKA PRIORKOWSKI happens to be watching this. I briefly sent her a quick email 30 seconds before we went on air, and I know the odds are small that she would even be able to watch this, but she is the main person behind the fundraiser for Trent. She is the person that is, from what I've read in reports, his best friend. And she has reached out to us, and she is going to share with the family my offer that I'm giving right now on Facebook. How I came across this story is unbelievable, and I think it was divine intervention. I am a firm believer in the God within and the God that surrounds me, and I follow his voice on a regular basis. Watching basketball on TV, which is the only thing I watch on TV. I never watch the news. I haven't for over 3 or 4 years now. And I'm switching from one basketball game to the next, and by accident, I hit the button to jump another channel forward, and I was on mute. And I see this woman, probably my age, in her mid-60s, standing with all of this emotion coming out of her. And I was looking, saying, this is so strange. And she was on the Dan Abrams show, which is, I don't even know. I don't watch TV, so sorry, Dan, don't take it personally. I didn't know who you were. And I'm seeing him half screen and her half screen, and I immediately hit the mute off, and I'm listening to her. And the very first words out of her mouth blew me away. She said, this young man has been on a ventilator. He almost died. And no one for 6 days has said a thing about this in our local news or state news. No one has done a thing. She's talking directly to Dan Abrams on TV. And he says, what relation do you have with this young man, Trent Lehrkamp, who was completely abused and almost killed? She said, I am his next door neighbor. And we live in a wealthy community. And how this has been kept under the rug, I don't understand. And then she went on, she's a brilliant woman. She is absolutely brilliant. And Dan Abrams said something about hazing charges, and she said, it is not hazing. She said, let me make this straight. What happened to Trent Lehrkamp is not hazing. It is torture. It is attempted murder. I stand behind Ann right now, and I say you're accurate. There was someone that reported in one of the online papers that this does not, that these boys will not be charged with hazing because it doesn't fall into the conditions for hazing. That's fine. Attempted murder will work. Torture with attempt to murder could work as well. I don't know the state of Georgia laws, but I do know that consequences are there. I'm sitting there watching this in awe, in shock, thinking if this was my boy. If this was my son. I'm not sure how I could handle that. My love goes out to his dad, Mark, and any other family members. And I want to tell you something else. What put Trent in a hospital on a ventilator and almost dead was not the first time that he had been abused. His father, Mark, shared in an article that 3 weeks before this, he had to take his son to the hospital for stitches. He did not elaborate. But the point was made clear. That was 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, his son came home, and let me read what happened when his son came home. And this is before he was almost murdered. The second time, 2 weeks ago, he returned home. I'm talking about Trent Lehrkamp, with these people, bullies, that he thought were his friends. His father reported, Mark reported, that his son was covered in vomit. His son was covered in glue. His son was covered in WD-40, the oil. His son was covered in egg yolks. His son was covered in paint. I haven't even reached the worst of it. I haven't come close to tell you the tragedy that happened last week. The third week almost killed Trent Lehrkamp. They bound him to a chair. There's pictures on my Facebook page of the bullies that did this. They forced alcohol down his throat. They forced him to take hallucinogenic drugs. They defecated, which means they shit on him. They pissed on him. They spray painted his face and body. They laughed. They took pictures. The pictures are on my damn Facebook page. Standing behind him, flipping the bird. He had a blood alcohol content, if I remember the correct article that I read, of 0.45. His breathing was 6 breaths per minute, which is as close to death that you can get. And these Neanderthal bullies dropped him at the door of a hospital emergency room, and he almost died. Immediately put on a ventilator, and his life was saved. This is the reality of our society today. And I want to help your community heal. As hurt, as enraged as I am, I have to be filled with compassion, understanding, love, and forgiveness in order to do this work that I do. That doesn't mean that there isn't a part of me filled with a desire for deep consequences for these bullies, but I can't focus on that. I have to focus on the community and helping the community to heal. And I will do that. I'm going to ask again, if anyone can share this video with people that live in Georgia, anywhere in the state of Georgia, if you can please forward this video and let these individuals in this area know that I am ready, I am packed, my bags are ready, I will be there within 24 hours if you would desire me there. I will lead one-on-one grief recovery sessions with individuals that desire that. I will allow you to vent your frustration, your anger, your rage, because those are all natural human emotions when someone is so abused. You will be able to sit with me one-on-one. You will be able to be in an audience with me where I can talk about these tragedies and try to share some hope. Try to share as much love as I can for the Lehrkamp family, as much love as I can for ERIKA PRIORKOWSKI. And ERIKA, I'm sorry, I have to keep looking at my paper to remember how to pronounce your name. I am here, and I will not be going away. And just like with Parkland murders and the murders in Texas Elementary School and the murders in the Buffalo supermarket this year and everything at Sandy Hook and every other event that I've been involved with, I will be here for you as long as you need me. I will come to your city. I will stay for a week if that's what's necessary. I will do whatever it takes. You know, our country is filled with amazing people like ERIKA. I don't know Mark Lehrkamp. I pray to God I get to meet him and to hug him. I cannot wait to meet Trent and share with him all the love I have in my heart and help him mentally, physically, spiritually overcome this horrendous tragedy. I will focus on sharing love and compassion and forgiveness to the highest level that I can. But don't let that fool you about what else I'm feeling. I am a human being. I believe in justice. I believe in consequences. I know there's a way that we can move through this as a community. And I know that I have enough energy, enough passion, and I will create enough time so that you can use my services as long as you need, as long as you want. We have to be willing to stand up in our society and love each other. And when tragedies like this happen, we can't turn away. We can't turn the paper. We can't turn the channel and say, wow, that's terrible, and have it be at that. We have to be hands-on. We have to be there. On my Facebook page, thank you, God, to ERIKA. She left an address that you can send a letter to Trent, send a letter, a card, send a package of something. Your packages are going to be looked at, trust me, before anyone else sees them. But whatever you can send, it's on my Facebook page, David Essel Facebook page. You'll see the address, the P.O. Box, St. Simon's Island, Georgia. Please get involved. See, that's involvement. That's hands-on. Sending him a card, a letter. I posted this earlier, and someone who's not even a friend of mine, I didn't even know who he was, said, thank you so much for posting this address. I'm sending him a card today. See, that's getting involved. Don't hide behind the camera. Don't hide behind the television news segments and shake your head in disgust. Don't turn this into a gossiping, mongering thing. Do something, please. I am begging you. Please do something physically. Prayer is beautiful. Pray. But send a letter. Send a card. Let this poor innocent gentleman, this poor 19-year-old boy, some reports have said he's somewhere on the spectrum of autism. I don't care where he is. I want to be there with him. And I want to have him showered with cards, showered with letters. And you can do it. It doesn't cost much. It doesn't take much time. Just send a note that says, Trent, we love you. That's all you have to do to have your hands in this, to show the world that you are something more than an observer. We need to be participants. If we aren't participants in tragedies like this, then we have now become part of the problem. You cannot become part of the solution through talking. You have to become part of the solution through action. It's the only thing that's ever happened. In the walking the path of Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Gandhi, we have leaders behind us to show, I'll come. Let's do a peaceful march. Let's do a peaceful vigil. Let's do a peaceful anything. Let me be a part of that. This is the only reason I'm on earth, is to do this work. It's the only reason I'm on Facebook, is to do this work. If you look at my pages, I've posted a ton about Trent recently. But you won't find me posting political nonsense. You won't find me posting anything but positivity. There is a post I did post on my Facebook page that showed the pictures of the bullies. Exposure is important. And now we let law enforcement and the legal system do the right thing. Not just do something, but do the right thing. And as the police are watching my video, as the commissioners are watching my video, as the mayor is watching my video, you know I'm in your corner. I am no threat. I am here to bring peace. I am here to inspire your community to come together. We have to come together. We can't do this individually. I can only do so much. I'm in Florida. I don't have contacts there. But if you reach out and invite me and tell me where you want me, I will move mountains to be there. There's nothing more important in my life right now than to support Trent and his family and your community. And I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart. Please act. Please respond. Please don't sit on your hands. We do this way too much in the United States of America. We say, oh, that's terrible with that murder in that school. That's terrible what happened to Trent Lehrkamp, but we don't do anything. I'm begging you to please get involved. From this moment forward, please get involved. And please get involved for Trent Lehrkamp and his father, Mark, and any of his other family members that I'm not aware of. I don't know their names. I'm so sorry. And DEKLE and ERIKA PRIORKOWSKI. Get involved like they are. They're putting every ounce of energy into supporting this young gentleman, Trent Lehrkamp. I'm going to continue to say his name. I want his name known. I want him to recover fully, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And I can be one of thousands of people to help him. And there are people like me that want to help. Please take advantage of this. davidessel.com or talkdavid.com is my website. My phone number again is below, 941-266-7676. Dennis, I want to thank you so much for being engaged with us today. I look forward to you reaching out. I look forward to joining you in Georgia. I look forward to turning this around completely. And I know we can. I know we can come out of this strong. I know we can come out of this as a community, beautiful, filled with love, filled with hope, filled with faith. That is my promise. Let's do it together. Thank you very much for taking the time tonight. I love each and every one of you. And I will see you in Georgia very soon. Good night.